Everyone. One is in there. Here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in at the 3, the small forward. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DeRozan.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
The thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished. Struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot. And but sometimes he would create for others too. Yeah. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell kicks to Gallinari. Outside, Kobe. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now the Raptors moving it up. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Lowry.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Russell passes to Bryant. Hibbert with the screen. Randall kicks to Bryant to end the run. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Scola. From 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Bryant dishes to Randall. And it's Russell in the corner. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Gallinari passes to Hibbert. They get a hand on it. Lowry against Russell. Screened by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Russell with it. Lowry picks him up. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Now, here is Lowry, following the miss by Luis Scola. Tries again. And it's DeRozan missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now here's DeRozan. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And Hibbert with the block. Russell with it. Lowry picks him up. Hibbert. Soft touch off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
Lakers trailed by 4. Randall is screen on Lowry. Hibbert with the screen. Russell, this is Jacoby. That's good. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
Well, I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. I mean, they just never got things going and became the first team to get swept with home court advantage in the playoffs since 2011.
Now here's Scola. Soft touch off the glass. Scola's got his second basket of the game.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Randall against Scola. Randall no good.
And guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You could see that they would have trouble in the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw a sweep coming, but that's where it ended up being.
The drive by Lowry. It's deflected. Lakers trail by 4. Russell kicks to Kobe. Feeds it to Hibbert. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. It took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Pass comes in for Randall. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Young's checked in for the Lakers. Gallinari did get better and better over time. I mean, he improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Yeah, had that huge 47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still a young guy and hopefully can continue to build after his injury woes.
Now, here's Clarkson. Kicks to Young. Bass with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. That evens the score. Bass has got his first basket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's the dish to Ross. Shoots from the line. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Clarkson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Bass gets an open look. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Toronto with the ball. They trail by 3. Now here's Joseph. He dishes it to Biombo. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Williams kicks to Young. Bass passes to Sacre. The kick out to Young. From 12 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short. Raptors trailed by 3. The feed to Patterson. Johnson kicks to Patterson. Now the pass to Ross. They need this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Terrence Ross showed fantastic development in his second season, but really took a step back last year. All of his shooting percentages were down. He exuded confidence, but still at times just could not buy a basket.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for Zucker. Back to Terrence Ross, Greg, you're talking about him. It's so easy for a young player to lose his way a little after coming on so fast. Clark, I'm not surprised that he's had a few bumps in the road along the way.
That's part of the development and growth process, Kevin. You've seen it with a lot of guys. His upside, though, is great. They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Nobody near Williams. Misses off the left iron. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Yambo dishes to Ross. He kicks to Biombo. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Lets it go from 11. Again, Toronto.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Young. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bass with the screen. Here's Clarkson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Lakers lead by 1. Lou Williams won the 6th-man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. And here is Joseph. Banked in off the glass. Joseph's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
Just 2 to shoot. Tries from the block. Passes to Ross. The shot is off. Great tee that time from World Peace. And stolen by Patterson. Fast break Toronto. The rebound by the Lakers.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. And, you know, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, than try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is. But he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by World Peace. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ross. And no good trying to get that one. At the end of... So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
Gallinari is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And for Luis Scola, a very different role for him over the last 2 years. I mean, he was a starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Now, here is Russell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hibbert with the screen for Gallinari. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Toronto trailing. Outside Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Dishes to Carroll. 6 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. It's blocked. Russell against Lowry. The drive by Russell. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. There's a good screen. DeRozan against Kobe. Out to Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. Carroll with the rebound. The Raptors shooting around 41% on the night. Now Lowry. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Lowry dishes to Scola. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Scola's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now, here is Russell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Left side, DeRozan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And on the topic of Lowry, he became only the 3rd Toronto Raptor ever, Clark, to be voted into the All-Star game.
Yeah, you know, Bosch and Virtinsanity, the other 2. Lowry also participated in the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge. Man, he's been outstanding as a point guard.
And a tenacious leader for the Raptors.
Yeah.
And the Lakers making a change here. Zachary is checked in. The drive by Russell. Gallinari in the corner. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Randle kicks to Gallinari. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And finished off by DeRozan.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Biombo, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Kobe. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Russell. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Russell's got his first bucket of the night. DeRozan passes to Scope. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Russell after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Out to Gallinari. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Two on the clock. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kobe.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's DeRozan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Kobe dishes to Randall. Back to Bryant. From 17 feet out.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Pass to DeRozan. Good work defensively by Bryant.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And they're on the break. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Randall. Carroll kicks to Biyombo. Feeds it to Carroll. They set the pick. Back to Lowry. And it's sent back by Bryant. Scola. The rebound by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Randall passes to Gallinari. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brandon Bass is checked in for Sacre. World Peace comes in for Randall. Lou Williams is checked in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
The Lakers trail. And dishes to Williams. He feeds it to Clarkson. Bass with the screen. And Gallinari kicks to Bass. Ross with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Ross is running. Pass to Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Johnson in the corner. Stolen by World Peace. And here they come. It's stolen by Carroll. Throws it up high. And Johnson with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Over in the corner, Williams. It's blocked. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Williams kicks to Bass. Here's Clarkson. No good. That would have tied it. Toronto leading by 3. Lowry with the ball. Kicks it to Carroll. Johnson, a wide open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Johnson's got 6.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
There's the dish to Clarkson. The rebound by Johnson. The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. World Peace has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Toronto calls timeout.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot, and they were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for world peace. Young comes in for Gallinari. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. Then for the Raptors, Valanciunas, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
Joseph, the pass to Patterson. He dishes it to Ross. The feed to Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Patterson. And there's the foul. And it's on Brandon Bass.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Joseph. Now the pass to Ross. 4 on the clock. The shot. The shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Young dishes to Clarkson. Powered down with both hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now, here is Russell. He kicks it to Hibbert. Pass to Bass. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dishes it to Joseph. Pass to Ross. High post try. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Ross.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Hibbert kicks to Bass. Here's Young. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And a
At the Raptors basketball, the score. Your Lakers, 38. The Raptors, 42. Your safety is on.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
Just absolute domination in this one for DeRozan. He's got 14 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Jamari Carroll is out there with Scola. And it's Valanciunas in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Kobe passes to Russell. Kobe attacking. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Scola. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%. And that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
You know, talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his post game. The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
Kobe kicks to Randall and misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors leading by 7. Right side, DeRozan. And he goes in for the dunk.
Assist from.
How about that? Take a peek at that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. You're right. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
And as special as they come, guys, that was primo in terms of dunks.
Hibbert gets the bucket. Hibbert's got 8 points. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The Raptors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Screened by Valanciunas. DeRozan against Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Pulls it up. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Lakers trail by 7. Outside, Russell. Feeds to Gallinari. Back to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Toronto lead. Here's Lowry. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's DeRozan. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. The Raptors also with a sub. Biyombo's checked in. Up top, DeRozan. Defended by Bryant. High post shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 18 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Carroll. Some solid defense from Bryant.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
He feeds it to Sacre. Pass to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
And the call will be against Robert Sacre.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And a world peace, he's checked in for Gallinari. One thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
They get the rebound. Sacre kicks to world peace.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Williams against Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 6 points.
And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
World peace with a screen on DeRozan. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Clarkson comes in for Kobe. And then for Toronto, Patterson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Damari Carroll. Now here's Johnson. He has 6. The rebound by Sacre. Sacre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young dishes to Sacre. Clarkson passes to Sacre. It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And world peace kicks to Clarkson. And stolen by Patterson. Back to Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Lowry. The fader. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Jacks up a three. Los Angeles with another miss. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Joseph. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to DeRozan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
The Lakers making a switch here. Pass is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in. And the Lakers call time here. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of that.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 6. The dish to Young. Pass down low. Patterson's there. Back to Young. The feet to Bass. The baseline jumper goes down. Bass has got 6 points. Toronto leading by 5. Ross on the wing. Deflects the pass. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Lakers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And here's Clarkson. Outside world peace. He dishes it to Young. It's deflected. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by world peace. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bass with a screen for Russell. From 13, the shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Now Joseph. And the pass to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Johnson the screen. And DeRozan. Here we go.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. Boy, once again, the Raptors were able to put forth a really strong year. You know, the national media recognized it, and the Raptors picked up more and more of the spotlight marquee games as a result.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Meta World Peace. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Hibbert. Hibbert's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Back to DeRozan. Johnson with a screen on Young. It's DeRozan with the drive. The second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. DeRozan's got 26.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Well, for a long time, Greg, the Raptors didn't have a lot of nationally broadcast games in the U.S. Seemed like a forgotten team at times, unfortunately.
Yeah, and you know what? A playoff drop is one of the ways that ended that factor. Also, the team plays an exciting brand of basketball. They're a division winner to go along with that, so you start adding those things up, and you see why the Raptors continue to get more and more coverage nationally.
Johnson dishes to Ross. Screened by Valanciunas. No good from Ross.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Clarkson passes to Bass. Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got his second basket. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Memphis. Down low. Valanciunas. And Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Lakers trailed by 4. There's a minute left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. No good on the 3. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Joseph. Patterson, the screen. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. Offensive rebound. Ross on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Ross has got 5 points so far. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson kicks to Bass. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Dishes it to Carroll. Got it up. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Toronto ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Russell is out there with Bryant. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Kobe kicks to Gallinari. Tipped away. Clock at 4. Here's Carroll. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Carroll's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Joseph with the rebound. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And the shot is good. Carroll's got the lead up to 9 now for Toronto.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Raptors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Lowry against Russell. To the paint. One-on-one here. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And, unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Bryant. Over in the corner, Williams. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Toronto.
DeMar DeRozan.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Now, here's Lowry. DeRozan with it. He kicks it to Carroll. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over him.
Hibbert with the screen. Bryant dishes to Hibbert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Now here's Carroll. And Hibbert with the block. Williams kicks to Russell. Back to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers.
Nick Young.
Young inside. Carroll covering. And Young kicks to Russell. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Scola sets a screen for Lowry. From downtown. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors leading by 3. Outside Scola. Back to Lowry. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
Well, taking a look at Lou Williams last year, kind of a typical year for him, a lot of scoring on bad efficiency.
Yeah, and for Lou, he did make it over the 40% field goal mark, but just barely.
Just barely, you're right. Now, here is Lowry. Here's DeRozan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 28 points for the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
You know, with Williams, it's more about his ability to create his own shot than his efficiency. That's why he's best suited as a 6th man, in my opinion.
Shot clock at 6. And DeMar Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Screen by Young. Here's Hibbert. Up off the screen. good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And Williams certainly does personify that six-man role of instant offense, but it'll be hard to see him in the starting lineup with the way his shooting numbers are.
Toronto calls timeout.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told us, guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Pass comes in for Julius Randle. Head of world peace, he's checked in for Young. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Screen by Scola. Clarkson passes to Williams. World peace on the wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Luis Scola. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Now, here's Clarkson. World peace dishes to Sacre. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they're able to recover. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And that one goes long. Lakers leading by 5. And world peace kicks to Clarkson. Williams attacking. And the shot is good.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
James Johnson's checked in for Toronto. Clarkson passes to Williams. Bass, a screen on DeRozan. Clock at 6. Sacre dishes to Williams. Pulls up, high post. Again, the miss by Williams. Lowry kicks to Scola. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the game for Scola. 9 points. He's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Sacre. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. Gallinari, he's checked in for Meta World Peace. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. Timeout called the Lakers. Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. A big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road. As a group, they managed to keep things close on the road. And because of that competitiveness, they were over 500 there as well.
Kobe's checked in for Los Angeles. And oh, here we go.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The drive by Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. DeRozan against Bryant. It's stolen by DeRozan to tie it up. And it's sent back by Russell. They get it back. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Molinari with it. Lowry picks him up. The kick out to Bryant. From outside, off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. DeRozan. And it's all evened up. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Randall with a screen for Gallinari. Russell kicks to Randall. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here is Lowry. Feeds it to Scola. Kobe with the steal. Russell with a wide open look. To the right side. Randall passes to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. And it's Hibbert in the corner. Moves back up. And there's Randall on the assist from Roy Hibbert. And the Lakers lead by 6. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Johnson kicks to Valanciunas. Lowry again. Russell. Right side, DeRozan. From past the arc. Hibbert pulls it in.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
Looking at the game Gallinari has been having, 12 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Now here's Kobe. He feeds it to Hibbert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact, and a good call by the officials.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Pass to Patterson. Shot to stop the run. Raptors get it back. Kicks to Joseph. There's the three. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits. 7 seconds left in the game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.